Welcome to Love is Quarantine Greek Style. My name's Elizabeth.
And I'm Khaki.
And we are two single Greek sisters just trying to bring people together during a global pandemic. Tonight is our finale event.
We know you guys have been waiting for this, and so have we.
Who will end up with who? The suspense is killing me.
We have 4 couples going on their third and final date tonight.
Our first couple is the faith-minded
and socially oriented
Anna and Nick.
There we go.
Yay! How are you? How are you feeling about it being the final thing?
I'll be honest. I was yesterday I was a bit frustrated. You can talk to everyone and you get to hear everything, but you don't get that first glance, like, chemistry.
I think I'm just jittery, nervous. It's all led up to now.
It was like a quick sprint. For some reason, I assumed this was going to be dragged out after a few weeks,
I think the fact of how quick it was, it felt more pressure.
So obviously, I must have said something or done something to make it to the final 2.
Yeah, I mean, same, I guess.
I guess it goes both ways.
Talking with you the first night, you were really outgoing. It was very light. Last night, talking more with you, you kind of led on that there's more to you than just laughing and joking and having fun. I thought it was really great to hear kind of how you transitioned from partying in college a lot to reconnecting with your faith and figuring out what is important to you. I was there's a lot to this person.
You were one of the only people that, was interested enough to ask. You seem like you really care about your conversations and, the relationships you're building. I'm still not quite sure in kind of what you said. There's more that meets the eye, just how that transition, between all your different backgrounds, going to Boston College, coming from being raised mostly in Utah and, now on the East Coast, going from place to place, and how that's kind of affected and developed who you've become. I can say it's honestly been great conversation, so thank you.
Yeah. When I get close to someone, I go pretty all in every capacity. I'm very strong-willed.
It's a great quality to have.
Thank you. And so I've kind of set my sights on going away to school. I love being at home, but being an only child with a Greek family can be a lot sometimes. So I went to this big Jesuit college. So my senior year, I was taking a couple theology classes, and then second semester, I took a class on service. And so there was a lot of just personal growth in that time frame, just kind of trying to understand who I was and what I care about. I was looking for a way to be in service to my community and understand what service means to me. So when you were talking yesterday about this kind of shift in your own life, I was wow, that's very similar to mine.
I have not met very many people that faith is extremely important to them and social issues are extremely important to them. Faith has always been an extremely important part of me. Social issues, obviously there's a lot wrong in the world that needs to get, fixed and stuff. But I would be very interested to see doing that as a career. You truly found your dream job.
To me, faith and social justice are intertwined. I'm interested in social issues because that is truly what my faith teaches me. My faith and my culture are the central most parts of who I am. And so I was where did this social justice passion come from? And then I realized that it was there all along, but it's just not talked about as much or expressed explicitly by the leaders of our faith. And I learned in my courses last year how intertwined it all is. Doing this volunteer program is a way of acting out my faith.
That's beautiful. I do Sunday school back at my church. They gave us a course effective Orthodox ministry, and I'm getting to a point where it's very service. It's ministry. You can't just go talk about it. You have to go do. We don't understand as people. You could go talk to someone for a 60-minute lecture. Sure, they may be inspired for an hour or something, but if that same person, you see someone on the side of the road do something very generous, that has such a greater impact. Most kids kind of lose the faith and go away from the church. What you're saying is tying in a lot with what I'm kind of learning about. So it's very interesting.
Yeah, wow. What I was kind of understanding and living through of what does it mean to have a blind versus active faith? And a lot of people we know, I feel have this kind of blind faith in orthodoxy of this is the true church, this is what I was raised on. So it's really interesting to hear you say that. Well, it was lovely chatting.
Of course.
I'll see you in a few minutes.
Boom. Okay. Well, I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay. See you in a little.
See ya.
Bye. I just had my final blind-ish date with Nick.
One of the better conversations I've had in a while. Got to connect with Anna on a very much deeper level. I love that.
We both really opened up, which was really cool too, and like see how similar we are in certain things that like matter.
It seems like faith is extremely important to her with the social issues. Sometimes I think the two can kind of push against one another, so it's very impressive that she was able to find the two and tie the two together.
We're meeting in 5 minutes and I'm so nervous. I have like the biggest pit in my stomach. It's just a lot that is happening now. Guess I will do it now. I don't know.
There we go. I can hear you guys. Hello.
I've never heard you that quiet for that long, Nick.
Hey, Anna.
Hi. This is crazy. This is so weird. I don't know. It's nice to see your face. I mean, he was very cute. I think I was like kind of speechless because I was like, I don't know what to say because there's so many things going on in my mind right now.
Did they look how you expected they would?
She was very pretty. I expected straight hair, not curly hair, so that was funny. But yeah, I mean, I would say for the most part.
But like, it is really nice to like finally have a face to a voice.
Nick, is he usually the type you go for?
Like, I kind of, especially with Greek boys, like tend to feel pulled towards the like kind of tall, dark, and handsome-ish type.
Do you guys think that your relationship progressed quicker having only the conversation to go off of?
I mean, probably.
I would say yes. You're thinking in your head. You build up the assumptions you have about the person, and then you want to ask to get to know them a little better. And, you know, I feel like when you see someone, you can do a bunch of like different, like casual things that don't help you build that relationship, rather just pass time.
Like, I still can't believe that I went through it. I felt really awkward on the Zoom call just because like I didn't know what to say or what not to say. More than any of the other dates, like we did kind of have more like substantive conversation. It felt kind of rare, like the stuff we were talking about.
You guys would continue talking after this and be like friends, more than friends?
I feel like I'm at a point in my life where, you know, I'm very open to whatever happens.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would probably continue chatting with him. It's just like so weird to finally have a face to a voice / name.
Such a power couple. Faith, service, marriage.
Did you just say marriage?
I think that was a cough.
So the interesting thing is that Anna always talks about how nervous she is before dates. But then on them, she's cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, they really seem to connect on a deeper level on these last 2 dates.
But will Nick choose Anna or Eleni is the question.
That is the question of the night.
Lucky for us, our next couple is Eleni and Yanni.
I cannot wait to watch.
You've seen it.
Correction. I cannot wait for everybody else to watch.
All right, finale day 3, Mash with the One, Eleni from Nashville. Here we go. Gonna call up right now.
Yanni's late. It's a minute past when he was supposed to call. Just saying. TikTok. Maybe his first day went really well. And they're like still chatting it up. Yikes.
Here we go.
We'll drink.
Woo!
Ah, here we go.
Hello?
Hello. Hey, Yanni.
Da 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 da.
What in the world?
Woo! Congratulations to Eleni and Yanni. Woo!
Oh my gosh.
You feel the energy, you feel the vibration. Woo!
Oh my goodness, you are on something.
Wow, I'm speechless.
You're so excited right now.
I told you were my top 3.
Oh, thank you. That makes me feel real good.
I want to see your face. I want to see you.
Aw. Yanni is quite the character. Like, he's very entertaining to say the least. Wait, so what exactly is your business?
So imagine network marketing and education joining together. It's like tools, products, education, services to learn how to do Forex trading in the foreign exchange market. You could just be a freaking trader and trade in the market, learn the education, go through the education, learn from the professional 8-9 figure traders, and through time you make your money. Or you could do both, which I'm trying to do, which I have been doing the past few months, right? So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can tell I'm really passionate about this. Enough with Yanni talking. I've been talking a lot lately. What's going on? Why isn't Eleni talking? Come on.
You're like a little talker. Talk.
I think out of the 6 girls, you're the most compatible one, just because you're really outgoing. I'm really outgoing. I could tell you're a talker, and I'm a talker too. So that's why we matched, I think.
Yeah. He's really proud that he's like running his business. Not that I really understand what his business is, even though he spent a good amount of time explaining it to me.
So yeah, how about you? Just tell me more about you. And
What do you want to know about me?
I'm trying to think of a deeper question because I want to hear you talk.
Oh.
I think we're still at the surface, and I like to take my time, obviously. How about, have you dated? Just start from the top. Have you dated anyone before?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you dated any Greeks before?
Like, there weren't a lot of options here in Nashville. Like, it's not like Chicago where it's like a huge, great community. And like all the guys that I knew, like I grew up with them. And so like our families, like our parents are really tight. It's more like a friend level thing. Like when you grew up with someone like that, it's more like they're just like another brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, never dated a Greek guy. Is that weird?
No, I was not at all. I mean, I think this would be a great opportunity for you to talk to someone who's Greek.
Oh, it's my opportunity. Okay. Have you dated any Greek girls? Wait, let me guess. Yes, of course. Many.
I misphrased that. All right, it's our opportunity to, get to know each other anymore. Sorry.
I was just kidding.
Have I dated any Greek girls? Yeah, I have. I've dated a couple of non-Greeks as well, and I think I made a decision after dating a few people that I think I just click better with the Greeks, and that it's a lot easier to connect, and just, the culture is huge. Being Greek is my blueprint.
Yeah, I can imagine it being a lot easier because there are a lot of things that are like readily in place. Like you don't have to like really go through. Like if you date someone, especially like that's from the church, like that's like a huge part of, well, at least for me, like who I am. And so like when you can already like eliminate that challenge in like the person, your significant other, it makes it so much easier. I've dated guys where like that's been the issue, is like religion and faith and stuff, and that is like obviously a deal breaker.
I mean, at the end of the day, I want to find someone that I could match. If she's Greek, that's a plus. I actually haven't dated anyone in a while, so I'm kind of, fresh in the dating game.
Is that because you've just been like so busy?
Yeah, I told myself I'm not gonna date anyone for a while until I kind of figure out myself. And how can you take care of someone and fill their glass up with water when your glass is empty? Mm-hmm. It's not possible. I would rather take my time to the point where I have my glass of water overflowing of water, to the point where I can, commit to someone.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. It's so important to like be healthy with yourself physically and mentally before you can like share that with somebody else. And like truly knowing who you are and like being comfortable with that is like crucial to having a good relationship.
Thanks for understanding.
Yeah, of course. I get that. I agree. From the first date, I feel like you have a very like bright personality. You constantly make me laugh just by like, you do talk a lot, but the thing is like I don't have a problem with it. Like I've been on dates where like the guy will talk so much and I'm just like, when is this gonna be over? but like with you, I don't feel that way. It's really interesting, and I wrote this down from day one, and it has become true. But you do so many different things, and I find that like really interesting. I like that you're a dancer. I think that's a really cool thing we could bond over. It seems like you're tight with your family, which is something that's really, really important to me. So I've appreciated that as well. And I think you're just really easy to talk to.
Oh, that was sweet. Well, thank you. I think I could just pretty much mirror image you right now, because I felt the same exact way. The first maybe 20 seconds, like I felt something where like, okay, this conversation could go well, because the previous conversation was and then after talking to you after a minute, I'm like, okay, like she's actually interesting to talk to, she has stuff to say. Overall, like after day one, I thought that you have an outgoing kind of personality, which I really admire and like. I got interested too as well because you just sounded cute. Like the way you were speaking, you sounded kind of cute. I'm like, okay. What I really like the most is that you're really friendly, you're confident, and you just seem like a very positive person. You have that skill. You have the patience. I love people that have patience and have like a determination of what they want to do and accomplish in their lives. I think overall, again, I think you're the most compatible girl I've talked to. Overall, you're, again, the most optimistic, kind of positive person. For me, honestly, I think we're a good match.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome, Eleni. Well, hey, Eleni, I think that's the wrap. I'll see your face, you'll see my face in a bit.
Okay.
Let's keep this going. Oh my god, super exciting.
Stop, you're freaking out. I need you to calm down. This is too much pressure right now.
Elena's gonna see my face. Ew.
No,
Ew.
stop.
Ew.
Calm down. Calm down. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'll see you soon.
All right, Eleni, bye.
Just finished at my my third date with Yanni. I don't know why I'm laughing right now.
Super happy that I matched up with her. She seems very sweet. She sounds cute.
I mean, I've said this, I think, every single night. Yanni is a talker, you guys. He just like, I'll ask him a question and it's just like talk, 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 talk. But the thing is, like, I don't mind it.
Yeah, she was asking some great questions. We had great conversations.
I'm excited to finally meet Yanni, and I look forward to speaking with him.
Yeah, super happy to see her in the revealing and see her face, and so that she can see my face too.
Hey,
What's up? Hey, Lenny.
hi, Yanni.
You have a nice, beautiful necklace there, Eleni.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I like
Your favorite clothing is a leopard, and my favorite animal is a cheetah. That was kind of funny.
Wow.
I envisioned a girl with dark hair, and she seems like she has dark hair in Zoom. Dark hair, straight, check, check. And she has that teacher look, which I like too. It's not a bad thing.
So cool. Are you kidding me?
Forget the outfit. Like, I don't know. Like,
I would be like up like this, like you can just say I look put together, so that's like a teacher, okay?
Yeah, you look put together. You have a cute outfit. You have a nice smile. Yeah.
I tried not to have any expectations. I just imagined like dark features, which you do have. I feel like it's like a lighter brown though. It's not like dark brown.
I have green eyes. I have light brown hair. I have light brown facial hair.
I was imagining darker features, but I mean, you're cute.
Thank you. So are you.
Would you guys go on a date with each other after going through all these dates?
Like after quarantine?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
So, friends, lovers, or nothing?
Oh, not nothing. Come on, we've gone this far. How can you ask that? Yeah, I just chose her randomly. No, there's a reason why I chose her. For sure a friend, potentially a lover.
Still in like the friend category. I'm not friend zoning him, but like we need to learn more about each other before we get to like a deeper level.
Did she look how you expected?
She has nice straight hair. I like long straight hair, but short hair is nice too. Yeah, I think she's good looking. I think she's attractive.
I normally go for like tall, dark features, that type of thing. He had lighter features than I was expecting, but I did not like it. Yanni was definitely like the dark horse in this race for me, but there was something about him that I was just like, let's give him a chance. Yanni makes me laugh a lot. I think he's just kind of like a goober. He can talk, like talk. Like after our date tonight, I just like kept laughing. Yanni's like the type of person that you're like, are you laughing with him? Are you laughing at him? Are you like, why are you laughing? But he just seems like a genuinely really nice guy. I'm surprised that I enjoyed the last date as much as I did. And so, you know, when you talk about things that are like important to you, you like really start to get to know a person.
She thought I was cute. I think she's cute. We are open to continue communicating together.
I will say like the one similarity between them that I really enjoyed is they both had like really energetic personalities. I feel like Yanni might be older and more of like in a serious position. And I feel like Nick might be still a little bit younger. Yeah, I would totally go on dates with both Nick and Yanni again.
So I can never tell if it was a yay or a nay from Eleni.
And yet they keep going on dates.
Pretty sure she was sleeping at one point.
Maybe dreaming of Yanni.
Or Nick.
Or dying of boredom. But hey, they have a lot in common. They both want to date a Greek.
Hence, everybody on the show and most people watching. Season 2, anyone? Also need to ask Yanni what cute sounds like.
And what his business is. I still don't think anyone knows.
Some secrets are better left kept. Let's move on to couple 3.
Maria and Spiro.
They are so sweet. Like prom king and queen and bring home to Yaya and Papu sweet.
Or middle school nerd sweet.
Let's see for ourselves.
How was your day today?
The most interesting thing I did today was vacuum my room.
So you said last night you're like total opposites from your twin, right?
That is correct.
I'm very curious. Why do you say that?
So I'm very talkative, if you haven't noticed. So he's like the exact opposite. He's very laid back, very chill. I'm a total spaz, and I get worked up very easily.
It's totally not the impression I get of you, is that like worked
Really?
up easily. Yeah, it's so funny.
When it comes to like our traditions, our values, stuff like that, we see eye to eye on. We have the same political views, same religious views.
Well, that's good. I feel like, being raised in the same family, you end up having a lot of that, but when you get older, you go on your own path. I always wondered if I had a twin, what that would be like. My older sister and I, we look like twins, but we are very, very different as well.
Do you guys get along?
Yeah, we fought a lot when we were little. She'd laugh if she heard this. I think I got mad at her one Christmas, and she had braces, and I ended up kicking her face, like her teeth, and I knocked her braces off, her green and red braces.
Oh my
on
God.
Christmas. Like, I literally kicked them off of her teeth, and I felt so bad. We were always playing, and then like it would just kind of escalate. I don't get to see her too often, but whenever I go home, I get to see her. And her dog, her newly adopted dog that I love and has the biggest ears in the world. Do you have any pets?
I don't actually, so
No.
my mom is the typical Greek mom that
That's
does not want animals
exactly
in her
how mine
house.
was. So I had like fish and hermit crabs and like all the other wild, crazy little things. Yeah.
Fish, I had hermit crabs, and then finally my mom caved, and she's like, okay, you know what? Still never got a dog, but she settled, and we made a compromise that we would get a bird.
Oh my god.
It's a lot worse than having a dog.
Yeah, I feel like it would be
Because,
because it like makes so much noise.
She's still alive, but we gave her to my yaya.
Oh my
so,
God.
So
That's perfect.
she's very smart. She's a parrot. She knows how to speak. She can speak Greek, all that fun stuff, right?
Wait, what? Your bird speaks Greek?
Yeah, like obviously she's not like fluent conversationalist
That's
or
amazing.
anything like that, but like she knows words. She knows a lot of
That's
words.
so funny.
It was fun having her when we were little, but the thing is that the difference between a bird and a dog is that a dog can handle being alone for like a few hours. If you leave the bird alone, like the bigger the bird, the bigger the personality is. So she was like a small parrot, but she had the mind of a 3-year-old. So we would leave her alone for like 3 hours or something, and she would get so mad at us and so cage aggressive that when we would come home, she would just start biting us and attacking us, and she would have this huge grudge for like hours. She like wouldn't let it go, and then finally she would like fly over to us and then like cuddle up next to my neck afterwards to like make up for it.
Wild. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I finally
Yeah,
talked my mom
so-
into getting a dog. I worked at an animal shelter, of course, to try and persuade them. Like, I made PowerPoints, posters. I literally
You like
was
went all
I
out.
went hard. And then in high school, I kept working at the shelter, and then I found this German Shepherd. She was house trained, had such good manners, crate trained. God, this is my chance. So I text my dad. I'm like, hey, Dad, can you pick me up? I'm like, this is my shot to get him hooked. And so within like 2 days, my dad was talking about adopting this dog, and my mom was like, well, that's it. Like, I lost. What is something you liked about your date from either of the first two conversations, and why? Something I liked about you is you were, like, night one, I could pick up how much you cared about your family. And when you were talking about the Greek dancing and, like, just the things that got you excited were just, to me, so genuine, and you really showed how much you cared. And even, when I was telling you something, you could tell you were really listening, and, like, I felt... I think I was talking about med school, and you're like, I know you're going to get in. I could feel how much you care about things, and it just seems very, very genuine, and you seem like such a sweet person that's something that stuck out to me.
I think that's some of the nicest things somebody has ever told me. I'm not even
Oh,
lying when I tell you
well,
that,
you
so
deserve
thank
it, because
you
you're
for that.
very, very sweet.
What I liked about you that stood out was right away, I like that you don't seem like you're the shy type. Like right away, it's like we sprung right into our conversations. The talking was nonstop. I like that it seems like I could just keep going on and on with you. I love that you are so family oriented. You seem like you're very ambitious in terms of your career. And when you were in school, it seemed like you worked so hard. You just seem like a very genuine, down to earth person. And that's something that really stood out to me.
Oh, thank you. It's funny you say that I'm not shy because I was literally the kid in elementary school. Like, you know, when you know the right answer and you don't raise your hand because you're still afraid that there's like 1% you might be wrong.
That was me.
Yep. Never. We were the shy kids. Like, my kindergarten teacher wanted to hold me back because she said I didn't talk enough. And my mom pulls me over and she talks to me. She's like, Miss Strickland wants to hold you back. I looked at her. I was like, Mom, I just don't like her. I don't talk to her because I don't like her. And that was that. Like,
that's a stupid reason to hold a student
right.
back on top
So,
of like, oh, because they're not talking enough.
No, but I was just shy too. No, it sounds like we were the same kid growing up.
When I was little, I was always a social butterfly. Like when I was a toddler, I was always going up to strangers and waving at them and saying hi to them. I was one of those kids who knew how cute he was.
Amazing.
So I just used it to my advantage. So I would just make everybody's heart melt. And once like, you know, puberty strikes and then you get all awkward and like weird and then like so then once I went through that, I think I had one of the worst times through puberty. Like I had such bad pizza face too. I had that going for me and then I got braces. So then that made me look even more attractive. So
and to make you feel better, I not only had braces, but I had an expander in my mouth too. So I was fully with you with those awkward middle school and beginning of high school years. It was a rough time, I think, for everyone. Well, should we part ways and reconvene in, I guess, like 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, guess so. I'll see you.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll see you then. That's weird.
Okay, so that was my last phone call with Maria before I see her.
All right, so the last date is over. It's funny, every time I talk to him, I feel a little bit nervous in the beginning, and then as we keep talking more, I'm like, oh, this is someone that I've known forever.
Luckily, she had 3 dates last night, and she was my only one last night, and she chose me, which I thought was pretty cool.
I get to see his face in, what is it now, 8:04, it's 6 minutes, so I'm very curious. We'll see what he looks like. I don't know how old he is. I don't know what he looks like.
I'm excited to see what she looks like now. I'm excited to put a face to her personality.
And we'll see where this goes.
This will be a really, really interesting night. I can't wait to see what happens.
Hello. Hi, guys.
How are you?
How are you guys doing?
Hello.
We're good.
Hello.
Hi, Maria.
It's so funny to see your face. Hello.
I know.
Is she your typical, like, type looks-wise?
Actually, yeah. In general, I like darker hair, tan skin, dark eyes, and she has all those qualities.
When I saw him, I really didn't have a reaction of like excited, disappointed, none of that. I was just like, oh, that's you. So I kind of had this image of like, okay, someone who has glasses, but he's gonna be wearing contacts. Like from how he talked, I'm like, he definitely put some effort. Like he's gonna be wearing like a button down. I think he's gonna have his hair like all nice and neat.
She's also very in shape. She goes to the gym a lot. She's a triathlete, so she takes good care of herself, and that's something that I liked too.
I don't know what it was about talking to him. I thought he would have a beard. I don't usually like lots of facial hair. I just thought, for some reason, thought he would have a beard. I think that's the only thing that surprised me.
Is this kind of what you expected for the experience?
It was actually a very positive experience. It actually turned out to be a lot better than I thought it would. So Maria's a really cool person, so I'm glad that I ended up matching with her.
Would you guys go on a date after doing this together?
I would.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I would. If we were in the same place, like, yeah, I would. I totally would. I think everyone could use someone to talk to right now. So that'll be nice if we stay in touch. Given he's in Chicago and I'm not, it's kind of like, that's that.
If she's ever in Chicago or if I ever go there, for sure, I would love to keep talking to her and go on a couple dates with her.
Okay, you're right. They are really sweet. They bonded over their awkward middle school memories. What more could you want? And don't forget Spiro's Greek-speaking parrot. I can't believe they pawned it off to their yaya. Maybe it needed a yaya's touch to stop being such a psychopath when it's left alone. Talk about clingy. Red flag, Maria. Hey, she's not dating the parrot. True. Let's move on to our final date. It all comes down to this. Nick and Eleni, their third and final date.
The final date of Love is Quarantine Greek Style Season 1.
Y'all, Nick is always early calling, so I'm just starting this to make sure. Literally calling right now. I'm not even kidding. Always early. Hello?
Hello, Eleni. How are you doing today? This is the day where it all comes together.
Oh my gosh, no pressure. That just stressed me out.
I will say I am honored to be among one of the last two to attempt to win your heart.
Oh my goodness. Starting off strong there. I like it.
Why was I one of your last two?
From like night one, you have had like the best energy, and I get a really good vibe from you. Like
Love
you're
good
super easy
vibes.
to talk to. Actually, I predicted this on the first night. I was like, oh, he sounds super fun and has a great vibe and has good energy, whatever. But I think there's more to learn about Nick. And then night two, you confirmed that. There are more layers to you. I learned so much more. Like, I thought it was so cool about your whole, like, learning the splits and, like, stretching and chanting. And, like, I would never have thought that from night one, but I knew there was more to you.
Oh, I love it. Well, thank you. I like it. I got some good energy to me. Made me feel pretty good, so I love hearing that. I will go ahead and answer my own question because that's a very gentleman thing to do, I feel like. But yeah, no, Eleni, you were very easy to talk to, I feel like. And again, this is very interesting how, like, things progress from one night to the next. Like, the first night was exactly that. You just, like, learned kind of the basis. I thought it was super interesting that you were from the South. You know, the fact that you're a teacher, obviously very selfless and giving and wanting the best out of people. And I love that. And then going on to the second night, the fact that you have such a good relationship with your other family, like I can kind of picture similar, like you and my sister with her two older brothers, and it all kind of like clicked and kind of made sense. You know, it's hard not seeing the person and like not getting that first like, you know, chemistry, so to say. But in terms of just like what makes sense and who did I kind of have that connection with. So kudos to you.
Kudos to you. If you were boring, this would not have worked.
Oh, all right. Hey, same to you. So you got pat yourself on the back.
Doing it. Literally did that. That's so cool, though, that you grew up in that environment.
It's so weird because we live 10 minutes from the beach, like some of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and yet at our house we have a cow. Like definitely the only farm in like 10 miles, and I can't say I loved every minute of it. You know, being able to go milk goats, like we made homemade feta cheese, which my mom loved.
What? Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing.
It's come with its fair share of like challenge, but again, like I wouldn't trade it. But chickens is something I could definitely see myself because they're very low maintenance, and they, you know, I love eggs. Like I love eggs in the morning. Again, you as a fellow cooker should understand that.
Oh, I have eggs every morning.
Oh, there we go. Boom.
How do you normally cook your eggs?
Oh, that may be the deepest question I've gotten all day today. I'm just kidding.
Well, let's go.
Let's go. I love having the yolk still runny, but like when it's still that kind of liquid and you're able to just dip your toast in it. Very few things rival that in terms of like deliciousness, in my opinion.
That's literally how I eat my eggs every morning. I'm an over easy girl.
And we have tractors. If this progresses in a way that we have taught our guests to ride the tractor. So we have some tractors out there, till the field and stuff. It's a fun excursion.
Wow, yeah, a tractor ride. That sounds fun.
So we're definitely a dysfunctional, functional family. Not as unison as you guys harmonizing out there on your French horn and guitar.
Okay, I feel like you're imagining something different than what it actually is. It's not like we like get together and like jam like weekly. But music is a huge part of our lives for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's really nice. Like my whole family lives in town, and so we have like every Sunday we have family dinner.
Oh,
so
that's beautiful.
Together.
Well, nice. Our family's in either Greece or California, and we're the only ones here in Florida. So it's an interesting place we ended up, but I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Did you do your stretching today?
I did half of it. I got...
Did you chant?
It's coming along. Like, I hope, like, in the next, what is it, mid-April? By mid-May. By then, I should have it done. I will definitely...
So what you're telling me is by May, I'm going to get a video recording of you doing the splits and chanting at the same time.
Wow, you read my mind. I don't know how you just did
Okay, just making sure we're on the same page with where this was going.
How has this just, the whole process, I guess, been? I've been talking to you, and it seems like we've known each other for a lot longer than this. It's just weird not, you know, developing that and just like catching up without having ever seen the person before, right? Like,
I mean, it's definitely been unique. I think it takes a lot of like the pressure off for like the first few dates, which I really appreciate. Like when you go on like a first date typically, or at least for me, I'm like concerned about my appearance and like how I'm reacting and my body language and whatever. But like with this, it's been like, okay, what content is coming out of my mouth?
you only got to focus on one thing.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. I think like now though, it's at a certain point where I'm like, okay, like I'm invested enough to where I'm like, okay, let's like see what's going on here.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way.
I enjoyed that we like talked about like the experience and like how it's been for each one of us.
I'm very interested and excited to see how it progresses and stuff. But I will say it's been a pleasure getting to know you. And like, regardless of anything, you will be getting a split and chant video, and I will be getting a singing video and a cooking video and a workout routine as well. So if nothing else, that is the minimum requirement I'm setting for you.
Okay, I can handle that.
There we go. I'm excited. I look forward to seeing you.
I know.
And I got a little surprise, by the way. So be prepared.
Oh gosh.
It's a good
Is it
surprise.
a goat? Please tell me it's a goat.
Oh, I wish that I'm not that cool.
Oh man, dang it.
So Eleni loves music. I know how to play guitar, so I'm going to play her a little song. Brown Eyed Girl. I'm assuming she's Greek, so that's got to be like at least a 90% chance she has brown eyes. So kind of going out on a limb there, but we'll improvise if not. Okay, I will talk to you soon, Eleni.
Okay.
Eleni.
Bye. Thought it went really well. Conversation actually flowed better tonight.
Anna and I definitely got on like deeper conversations. I think it naturally flowed more with Eleni. So this is going to be a really, really tough decision.
He just seems like a genuinely cool guy. Like everything I learned about his family, about their farm.
I'm excited to see Eleni.
It's so weird. Like we've just had like this relationship via talking on the phone, and now it's like we have to see each other.
All of this night kind of coming down to this one moment.
Hey, okay, there we go.
Hey.
Hello. Eleni, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay, I got a little surprise. Okay, I know how important music is, so I got a little. Let's see if you guys can hear it. Brown eyed girl. I was really hoping you were brown eyed.
I do have brown eyes.
Win.
Hey.
Kind of all comes down to this, and being able to see Eleni and put a face to a name. I did guess brown hair, and brown eyes, so I feel like I've done my part.
I didn't really have any expectations. Like I just imagined like you would look kind of Greek, and like I feel like we both look kind of Greek.
Would you say that you would like want to see each other again?
Yeah, of course. Well, for me.
Yeah. Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. I just love Nashville so much. I went there for a bachelor party, and I went to the church there, and I just loved the community. It seemed like really tight-knit and really wonderful. And Eleni definitely seems like she fit into that culture and loved it. And we talked about the farm, like she could come see the farm. So.
I need to see the farm, that's for sure.
Anna and Eleni are two completely different people. With Eleni, it was more so like how we were raised was very comparable. It's like apples and oranges. Like I feel connected to both of them in like different ways.
In the beginning, he was the one I felt like the strongest about. So yeah, I would say we'll definitely like keep talking. Like who knows what it'll turn into. If anything, like I've made a really good friend, but like not quite more than that yet. I'm not friend zoning him. I'm not doing that. But just like we haven't spent enough time together. Normally I go for like tall, dark, and handsome. That's like my just like go-to. So I guess like he's got like the Greek features.
So she had straight hair, which is what I guess.
So I wasn't expecting like all the beard going on there. But I don't mind a beard.
I think like regardless, I'll continue conversing and see where it goes.
Friends, lovers, or nothing.
I think there's something there, obviously. It's really hard to kind of figure out what that is. But regardless, we would be, and that's where I kind of see friends, it starts as I like starting relationships as friends.
So he's cute. Nick was my front runner. I was only allowed one. I'm not sure who I would pick. Because for so long I was like, Nick. And now I'm like, well, Yanni's really cool too.
What did I tell you? These two are meant to be.
Their banter is on point. I wonder if Eleni has visited Nick's farm.
And tried the feta cheese from his goat.
If you take your eggs the same way, does that mean you're compatible?
Maybe they've cracked it. The secret to true love.
I wouldn't be surprised. Hashtag over easy girls. But are you ready to spill the tea?
Oh yes. This finale, 1 month later reveal. Who do they choose? Let's stay tuned.
It has been a month since Love is Quarantine Greek Style has ended. And I know there's a lot of questions about Maria and I, so I just want to say that we are staying friends. However, if distance was not a factor, I 100% would love to take her out on a date. I think if there comes a time that she's ever in Chicago or I'm in DC, I think that's probably one of the first things I want to do is take her out. So yeah, I hope that answers everybody's questions.
Hey guys, it's Maria. Just a quick update for y'all. So Speedo and I really haven't talked much since the show ended. We've exchanged a few messages here and there, but it's definitely just more of a friendship, so sorry to disappoint anyone out there.
Hello, me again, just coming on because it's the finale tonight. As for like a final update on Nick and I, we have talked a bit, kind of sporadically, but I don't really know if I see it going anywhere just because like he's a really nice guy, but it's this like weird quarantine stuff. I wouldn't necessarily like cut him off. Like I'm pretty open to anything, but I'm not really expecting much. Thought I would end with another thumbs up. Okay.
Hi guys, here, Yanni. And I have to say, now looking back, it was a great experience overall. Great conversations, talking to her over the phone. Then actually meeting her and seeing the reveal was great too. And I'm definitely looking forward to see her and meet her in person, get to know each other a little bit more and kind of give it a chance and see how it goes. We're definitely friends right now, but I feel like this whole Love Quarantine Greek experience was a great way to kind of break the ice. So yeah, I'm definitely open to get to know her more.
Hey, it's Eleni.
What's up? Love is Quarantine. Happy to be here for one final team episode.
It looks like I'm having to choose, finally in this process, who I would pick at the end of this.
Who's it going to be? Eleni, the Nashville Greek school teacher? Anna, the social worker from Baltimore?
I got it down to Nick and Yanni. Yanni was definitely like a dark horse in this race. At the beginning, I was kind of just unsure, but kept it around just in case there was something about him. And Nick was obviously like a front runner the whole time.
When it came down to it, I really enjoyed the experience. Anna had a great personality and really great conversations. Eleni, awesome, funny.
I think after the reveal, learning more about each other.
But yeah, when it came down to it, I had to go with my original gut.
Both guys were like equally great.
Going back to my predictions on both last name and appearance, which I nailed down perfectly. I gotta go with my gut. Let's go, Eleni.
Yanni.
Team Eleni.
Thank you all so much for being part of season 1 of Love is Quarantine Greek Style.
We have had such an amazing experience, and that is thanks to all of our fans.
If you are single and Greek and looking for love, then apply at the link in our bio for season 2.
We can't wait to see what's next.
Stay tuned and stay well.
Opa!